International Trade Committee, officials of Ivory Coast, other dignitaries, my fellow industry and trade members, participants and friends. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the launching ceremony of World Business Club Forum, West Africa in India, from Hyderabad. Thank you sir, for launching it from Hyderabad. I am happy to mention that FTCCI has been working very closely with the various country diplomats, consul generals and embassies to promote the trade between countries by organizing interaction meetings with the business delegations on a regular basis. We are working in the interest of our members to bring local and explore global opportunities. The relations between India and African countries are driven and shaped by a number of factors, including trade and investments, cultural, historical and political engagements. India established its embassy in Abidjan in Ivory Coast in 1979, and Ivory Coast opened its residence mission in New Delhi in September 2004. Since 2011, Ivory Coast, by declaring India as the focus country for cooperation in the field of information technology, agriculture, mining and infrastructure, has emphasized on the importance of strengthening relations with India. It has given a new thrust to bilateral relations with Ivory Coast in the recent years. Our bilateral trade stands at $874.47 million US. India imports cashew nuts, magnesia, cotton, wood, scrap metals, rubber, etc. from Ivory Coast. And Ivory Coast is the largest exporter of cashew nuts in the world, and India imports around 15% of Ivorian exports of cashew. The main items of India's exports are cereals, rice, pharmaceuticals, machinery, iron, articles of iron, chemicals, plastic, rubber products, vehicles, etc. Number of Indian enterprises have acquired presence in Ivory Coast in recent years. There are few large companies from India who are currently engaged in the exploration activities in iron and manganese ore. There are other Indian companies, maybe small and medium size, involved in trading of cashew, timber and commodities, agro-processing, etc. Many Indian pharmaceutical companies have their operations in Ivory Coast. Several of these companies have opened and expanded their offices in Abidjan in the last 3 years with the objective of covering the entire West African francophone countries from Abidjan. Indian companies like Tata and Ashok Leyland are also currently exporting automobile vehicles to Ivory Coast under buyer's credit extended by India to Ivory Coast. Indian markets, especially Telangana, has been growing consistently, and there are great opportunities to expand trade and investments. Sir, Your Excellency, Mr. Henry, I am sure your visit definitely strengthened the relations between India and Ivory Coast and will open new business opportunities from both the countries. I assure you of our best cooperation in strengthening the trade relations. I welcome you once again. Thank you.
I welcome Mr. Chakravarti, Chair International Trade Committee FTCCI for the introductory remarks.
Good morning. The Chief Guest, His Excellency M. Ari Kemi, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Cote d'Ivoire to the Republic of India, Mojo, and Bienvenue. Merci. Today, it's our fortune to have the friend of the industry and our beloved Dr. E. Vishnuvardhan Reddy Garu, IFS, Special Secretary, Investment Promotion and NRI Affairs, the Government of Telangana, and Mr. Dasari Balaya Garu also is also a great friend of our industry and representing Ministry of External Affairs in Hyderabad. Both of them, you made our day, sirs. A grand welcome to both of you, sirs. My President, Mr. Anil Agarwal, thank you very much. I addressed PAPSI, the erstwhile PAPSI several times from 2001, probably the first address in this hall. And today, proudly addressing in the capacity of the chairing International Trade Committee and Business Relations. Thank you for the opportunity to you, and thanks for the opportunity given by mentors like Mr. Srinivas Garu, immediate past president, and all other committee members and the CEO, Kathy Naravati. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Today I feel elated to be among
So for the information of all, today is his first event as a chair of the International Trade Committee. That's why this small speech, overwhelming speech.
So normally I don't speak, I took the permission also. And Mr. Lucian Piese, Director of Land Transport and Traffic, Ministry of Transports in Kochidiva. A grand welcome to you, sir, to come here and enlighten us about opportunities in the Republic of Kochidiva. Mr. Marius Chano, the man of the day today, I must say. Last night we had some interaction also with him. All the very best to you. You were saying in one of the interviews, you are half Indian and the Indian blood is with you because you have been educated here, you have been here for a long time. So we wish all the best for your endeavors in the launching of this WBC, which eventually paves the way for a better trade and relation between both the countries, the Republic of India and Plenipotentiary Kochidiva. Well, if I forget anybody, please excuse me. All my dear friends at FTCCI and the honorary delegates and representatives of Republic of Kochidiva from all the way came along with the Honorable Ambassador. So grand welcome, Bojo, bienvenue. I'm extremely happy to welcome you all for today's meeting. India has traditionally prioritized Africa in its foreign policy. The relationship with Africa has progressed by utilizing consultative and responsive processes under the umbrella of India-Africa Forum Summit (IAFS). Since the inception of IAFS way back in 2008, it has grown to rank among the biggest regular diplomatic gatherings of African leaders. Of course, the key pillars of India's development partnership with Africa have been capacity building initiatives, which have been taken shape over the last decade and a half. Lines of credit, this is another great important thing for the mutual trade relations. Great support, of course, a few development projects too. Well, the technical consultations are happening bilaterally. Disaster relief and humanitarian help also has been happening, especially in the pandemic conditions. I must not forget, being the National Executive elected member of the Government of India, Pharmaceutical Export Promotion Council of India, we export a lot of medicaments, first line of defense equipment, medicines, prescribed medicines, and also some material for further convention also. Almost close to $51 million worth of the medical goods we have exported in 2021, and further there is a huge potential for not only the Republic of Kochidiva but also the whole West African nations. Thank you very much for that. Indian investors have come forward to take initiatives to collaborate with Africa. Of course, the Africa and India have been national friends. In fact, almost 18 years ago, we conducted the Ministry of Commerce with the Grand Indo-Africa Summit, which I proudly was part of it way back in 2004 in Mumbai. I proudly recall that moments also. So India-Africa culture are the same in accordance with the collaborators and improving technological aspects. Being developed, we can collaborate and seek much more opportunities further, and we can establish good business trades among ourselves in both the countries. I once again welcome you all, and I am sure this meeting will give an opportunity the businessmen to know the development taken place in the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire and the scope of establishing business cooperation, joint ventures, technology import, and for making investment in the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire and Hyderabad in particular, the province which we represent, the state of Telangana. We take a big pride in representing our province, state of Telangana, under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Ceci K. Chandrasekhar and the Minister of IT and Industries, Sri Kalakunda Tarak Ramarao. They have a big hand-holding for our FTCCI also. You saw in the video of the promotion also. And with this cooperation, we definitely surge forward. The trade and business relation will further in the coming years. And today's occasion is Mr. Dano's occasion, launching of the WBC, which further facilitates the trade between both the countries. I wish you all the very best, Mr. Dano, and the WBC. We also look forward to hear from you the various aspects of the collaboration, and also once you launch the WBC, what are all the objectives, how we can collaborate each other, how we can help the trade between the countries will further. So we are eagerly waiting for like all of us together. It's a great occasion. I welcome once again, and I especially thank my colleague, he's a joint director, Mr. Gulam Srinivas, who has been coordinating this event for a long time. In fact, last night midnight we were coordinating with each other what has to be done, etc. So thank you very much, Srinivas. That's a great job, young man. So with that, I end my conversation. Thank you very much once again.